What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to be breaking down NEO. We're going to talk about what it did today, where I think it's heading, and just the overall technical analysis that I normally do. Now before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you that I do have a free Discord server, link in the description below. If you need any type of help with the market, we're super active, and especially with what happened today, not with just NEO, but the overall Wall Street bet stocks. So we were very active in here talking about that. We have AMC, we have GameStop, all of those, and I'm going to actually have a video coming out later tonight or early tomorrow about that. So if you're interested in that, we're going to go over GameStop and all of those Wall Street bet stocks. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the video and let's talk about NEO. Now, what did NEO do today? Well, honestly, it did a whole lot of nothing. So if you were watching NEO, it was a pretty boring day. But let's go down, let's break down from a technical standpoint, and let's talk about what happened. So in my previous NEO video, I made it yesterday, we were right here on NEO. So we were right above support. We had that crazy day on NEO just recently. It was a crazy day. That was Monday. Everything was selling off on the market, and then NEO recovered or tried to recover, especially today. Now, what did NEO do today that was so important? It was able to hold above the $59 mark. I talked about this in my video yesterday. I talked about, yes, we had that huge crash yesterday, or huge pullback, I should call it. But what happened? Buyers came right back up on that first candle, and on the second candle as well. Buyers came in and we held above $59. So I've talked about this multiple times before, that this $59 mark is where buyers are at. This is a strong support. It acted as a previous resistance. Look how many times we got rejected over here, and especially over here. So we knew that this $59 mark, it was a strong support. So if we were going to hold somewhere, it was going to be right at this level right here. Now today, let's talk about the lows. Let's talk about the highs. So today we did dip below it. We briefly dipped below it, but what happened? We came right back up, which showed strengthness. Now we tried to push all the way up to 63 this morning, but we were unable to, keep that momentum. Then we kind of sold off for the first part of the day, and in the later part of the day, the afternoon hours, we came back in and buyers were found. We were able to close above. We green 32 cents, but notice in after hours we are down 52 cents. But overall, where are we still above? We're still above $59, and that's the only thing that matters. So let's actually go down to a lower time frame and let's look what happened today. So today is the 26th, so let's go to where the 26th is. So we opened up right here. We opened up, pushed up, got rejection, still held support. Notice how many times we held the support. We held this support for over 2 hours almost. We briefly dipped below. Only 15 minutes, came right back up, and then we stayed above support, and we're kind of just consolidating. We're kind of basing out. So that leads me to believe, is NEO about to have another green day tomorrow? Is actually going to be a lot bigger than what it was. Notice how we're basing out above support. There's not a whole lot of action. There's not a whole lot of movement to the upside. There's not a whole lot of movement to the downside. So this is something you want to see in a stock. When a stock, pulls back, it either goes more or it consolidates, and that's what it's doing right now. It's consolidating, staying above $59, and now I think possibly we may get another massive move up on NEO tomorrow. But I'm not saying we will, but what leads me to that indication is we held that 59 area. Now let's talk about a couple of scenarios. We always talk about the bullish case, the bearish case. We always talk about both sides because you got to be prepared for both sides. Now, let's say tomorrow's bearish. Let's just say tomorrow is red for NEO. What would have to happen for us to be, extremely red? Well, it needs to break below this $59 mark. Now, if we break below 50, or if we get to $59 tomorrow, yes, that would be a red day, but I would still not worry whatsoever. The only part where I would, raise concern or question is when we break it and we hold above it. Notice how today we broke below it, but we didn't hold above it. So we would have to do that for me to be like, hey, is this thing, going to continue to dip further? So right now, we're still in this overall uptrend, but you can say that we're starting to make these lower highs. So we need to start reversing back again so we can continue this momentum. Overall, though, if we break 59, I'd still look to buy support here at $57, but definitely needs to hold at $57. If it fails to do that, then obviously we'll get a deeper pullback down to $53.69. Now, let's talk about the bearish or bullish case scenario, because that's what a lot of us are. We're bullish on NEO. Now, before I get into that, I'd like to say that, yes, a lot of people hold this long term, but there's a lot of people that also like to see updates on Neo. So if you're looking for news, I do say news, every now and then if it's something major like earnings or something they come out with. But most of the time, I focus on the technical levels. I let people know where the price levels are, where the resistance, where the support, and where it could be going. So even if you're a long-term investor, these levels still will help you out. They'll see where you can add on, where you think the price is going. So I know I got some comments yesterday saying, it's you're tired of seeing the daily updates. I know that's just one specific person, but I just want to clear the air out that these updates do help a lot of people. A lot of people watch my videos because they like to see where the price could be going tomorrow because they're investing in Neo. So I just want to get that out of the way and just let people be aware of that. Now let's say we push up tomorrow. We obviously have a resistance here right at 63.68. Definitely need to get above that. Then we can confirm it from the top side, and then we can continue this bullish momentum. Overall, though, I'm still bullish on Neo. It's been looking strong ever since we've been holding this $59 range. It's been looking really strong, so I would not worry whatsoever about Neo. And like a lot of people, holding it long term. But some people, they're swing trading it. Overall, still looks strong, and that's what I'll be looking out for tomorrow. Either way, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one.